amazing.
From the sea to the cinema.
Feels like we're in another world.
Did days get bigger?
No, days don't get bigger than that.
Welcome everyone, my name's Sage. I bought this boat for $1 and spent 2 weeks restoring it on the slipway, putting in a lot of hard work, blood, sweat and tears, learning a lot along the way. Now I'm living on the ocean and have been for the past 2 years, sailing up the east coast of Australia, following the whale migration and adventuring into the reef, doing beach cleanups and making videos all along the way. If you're watching this video, hit the subscribe button. Be part of the crew. Join me on this wild adventure of life. Life's worth living and protecting, and that's what I'm here to do.
Battle down the hatches! Here comes the storm. Here it comes. Oh, there's lightning all around us. Oh! Ready for the thunder? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
We've got hazelnut liqueur. We have tequila because out of all the liquors, tequila is actually the healthiest. Attempting to put some frozen coconut milk in it.
Oh, so...
Wow, look at that. Holy smokes, that's going to be amazing.
How is it?
Wow, it's delicious.
We've got a second storm rolling over.
It's not as fun as a storm today.
No.
It's scary at night time.
Good morning, guys. This morning is the day after the storm, and we filled up the Zodiac with water, fresh water from the storm. And normally we wash our dishes in salt water because we don't want to consume any of the fresh water that we have, because we've only got 250 litres in our holding tank and then 100 litres spare just in case. But because we've got so much fresh water in the Zodiac, I've just been scooping some water out of there and using that to wash dishes. We are being resourceful.
Gosh, look. Best flip.
I'm just going to fix up one of the sail track sliders. I noticed last time I put up the mainsail, the third slider down has disconnected. I think some threading, or over time it's just worn out. So I'm just going to cut that off of the sail track that's there and then just thread a new rope through it. Hopefully that'll fix it. Chappy. Alright, let's get ready to go. We got a wind today, so we're going to be sailing from Peel Island to Bribie Island. But yeah, let's go. That's where we're going. What is it, 33 miles? It's pretty decent. We've got to get going. To get the good sail in. It's so nice to just have the full rig up, all the jib out, all the main up, hooking along 6.5 knots.
pilot nut might not be working, but my ankle is.
Alright, now start veering off. Instead of like holding all the pressure with my arm, I've just like completely taken the pressure off my arm and I'm using my ankle to hold the tiller in place. It's actually a really thick tea towel and it works like a dream. Like I can just rest my foot there with all this pressure and it's just totally fine. It feels fine. Are we presentable?
Of course we are. Look at us.
I hope so, because we're going to mainland. We just arrived at Bribie Island. I remembered last time I was here, there is a cinema on this little island, and we arrived just in time with 23 minutes to get there.
How many minutes will it take us to get to shore?
I don't know, but we're going to drop the Zodiac down, and then we're going to ride my electric skateboard to the cinema and back. So, where are we going? I think this is it, straight ahead.
Oh my god. Still 2 minutes to go. Shit, quick! From the sea to the cinema.
We've made it to the cinema, and it feels like we're in another world. God,
Everything's spinning.
I'm tripping so hard.
I really feel discombobulated.
That electric skateboard ride went for like 20 minutes straight. Like pinging on the side of the road, just like, and then we hopped straight off that. And now we're in a cinema. Haven't spoken to anyone for like a week and I felt like I was just absolute retard at the counter. Alright, well that's enough. Goodbye.
Well,
Do days get bigger than this? Ever?
I don't think I've ever done a full day's crossing than to step onto an electric skateboard for 20 minutes, then to walk into a cinema, then to get on the electric skateboard again, to go back all the way and then search the entire town for a Thai restaurant that doesn't exist. No, days don't get bigger than that.
I'm reefing the main. Ring of fire, the ring of fire. Down, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. We're having a bit of a rocky exit from our anchorage at Bribie Island. We've had a bit of waves over the front. Once we get around Bribie Island, it'll be from behind us. In the meantime, we're rocking around.
This is wild. Oh my god.
But as I'm coming around the point, I'm seeing that there's also like an northeasterly swell direction that's coming at us from this angle, and then fetch that's coming at us from this angle. So we're in the middle of two different swell directions right now. It could just be swell that's wrapping around the tip of North Stradbroke, and it might just go back to a nicer direction so we can have a more pleasant sail.
Adventurous morning.
Yeah, oh my god, yeah. We've got the sails up, engines are off.
So nice with the engines off. I mean, that's why you sail, right?
Yeah.
You're connected to the wind and the elements.
We're just passing the eastern side of Bribie Island, and yet again, after no surprise it seems by now, there is a massive string of shark nets exactly parallel to us right now. You can see that yellow buoy just there. It goes for about 500 meters and it's a wall of death. I'm sailing past these shark nets right now, wondering to myself if there's any dolphins or turtles or stingrays or manta rays or poor little sharks that are stuck in these nets suffocating to death right now. They've made it illegal for you to go within 10 meters of these nets. We literally will get, I think it's a $60,000 fine if we go within 10 meters of these nets. So that means we can't check the nets, we can't see if there's any animals in there that are drowning. we can't make sure that they're doing what they say they're doing, which is absolute atrocity. That the government has literally said, you're not allowed to check what we're doing, and if it's working, you'll get a fine if you do. I was sailing at a really, really fast speed, hitting 9.5 knots. And these nets aren't even on the charts that us sailors use to navigate. And I literally almost ran over the top of these nets. And if that would have happened, it could have been quite dangerous, potentially life-threatening, because there was some serious swell rolling through this area at the time. So not only are they a hazard to the animals, but they're also a hazard to the humans. So that's my rant for today, and we should really get rid of them. I was just comfortably sitting on my chair, having a beautiful sail, northward bound, and Alicia just looks over and said, "Are those more shark nets?" I look over there, and they are. I didn't even know they were there. I could have just ran into them. Again. No warnings, no nothing on the map. We're about 100 meters away from them. I had no idea they were there. God, I feel like I have to watch out the shark nets more than I do the boats. Must have been averaging 5 to 6 knots for a lot of the day.
How far did we sail today?
31 nautical miles, which is 62 kilometers. Chinese laundromat on board Pearl today. Right, we've just stocked up again for another week. I'm yet to come down here.
Okay, and this is the tour.
Oh my god.
You have, well, you could look in the fridge first and probably be super impressed, but this is fresh produce section.
Oh my god.
This has all been cleaned and reorganised.
Oh my god, look
With
at that.
avocados. We're stocked up for the cyclone.
Stocked up for the cyclone. Yoo-hoo! Why is that not closing, eh? Hey, oh, you tried to shove a few. These can't go in there. What do you think you're doing?
Maybe they're all gonna ripen.
No, no. See, all right. Now let me check. Ah, there we go. Does it look like there's a few clothes missing? When I hung all that stuff out, there was a spot that there was a piece of clothing that it's no longer there.
There are a few empty spots. Look at it below. That would definitely get us through the cyclone.
Crazy episode next week, guys. Had my engine blow up on me and my Zodiac pop.
There's a bloody storm coming. It's pissing down over there. He's coming our way. Lying down, just relaxing, and then hear this pow! There's just this huge cat just drifting straight towards me. And then just ran for the Zodiac and then just like started jamming myself in between the boats. Laid out the V-sheet. Update, I'm now alone on board. I've got a popped Zodiac
and a broken engine. It's quite a challenge for me to try to do this on my own. Yeah, I've never really done this before.
See you guys for next week's episode. I battle some pretty difficult challenges all by myself.